Kids, what was the previous lesson we discussed? It was all about the standard growth. Again, what do you mean by standard growth? Standard growth refers to a reduced growth rate in humans. Poor feeding practices, poor maternal nutrition, and poor sanitation are the most probable cause of this disorder. In continuation of a Healthy You, Lesson 1, Personal Health Issues and Concern, we will talk about the effects of obesity. This time, kids, let's all watch this video.
So back in 5th grade or something, I used to get made fun of because of my weight. I weigh around 40 pounds, maybe over the weight limit for people my age. And you might think, wow, that's a lot. But to me, I've been living for it my entire life. I've been made fun of in public, at school. I've had people try to come up to me and punch me. It was very bad. One day, I just finally broke. I was bringing the trash out and somebody said to me, "Hey, you look like you belong in that dumpster." And I was like, what the heck? That's super rude. And he threw a cup at me. And I ran inside and just started crying in my room. And it's just never been the same since then. Another story I had, somebody came up to our table and just said some very mean, vulgar things I don't want to say about my weight. Stuff about like how I shouldn't be eating because of how big I was and all of that stuff, and I just wanted to just like punch him, but in reality I tried to be a nice person, just ignore him, but he kept speaking and speaking until the point where my dad, which was there, had to call the security and get him out. That was a very scary experience, and I hope I never go through that ever again. I have found escapes though. Like, scrolling through the internet and stuff like that just helps me a lot. Seeing people that are going through the same things as me, it's just relieving to me to think, hey, I'm not alone. Nobody here is alone. And I'll never be alone. Just want to let everybody know that you're not alone. If you're overweight, just be happy with your body. I've been there before, and I'm still there. Just letting you know that you are not alone.
Effects of obesity. Obesity can increase the risk of succumbing to serious health conditions such as psychological, ang pag-iisip, social, ang pakikipagsalamuha sa ibang tao, and medical problems, ang iyong kalusugan. Let's start with psychological problems o sa ating mentalidad o pag-iisip. Obesity may sometimes leads to depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and body dissatisfaction. Ibig sabihin, maaari kang mahihiya, mawawala ng lakas ng loob, o magiging conscious ka sa anumang bagay dahil sa laki ng iyong pangangatawan. Ibig sabihin, maaari kang ma-depress dahil ikaw ang kinukutya ng ibang tao. Kasunod naman po ay ang social problems, ang iyong pakikipagsalamuha sa iba. Obesity may sometimes lead to discrimination and bullying. Maaaring ikaw ay kinukutya o laman ng katatawanan dahil sa iyong malaking pangangatawan. Next is medical problems. Overweight and obese children may be at risk for asthma, breathing problems, especially at night, and cardiovascular diseases like high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Maaring ikaw ay mahihirapang huminga, malaki din ang posibilidad na ikaw ay magkakaroon ng high blood pressure at hinihingal pagdating sa takbuhan o kahit sa simpleng paglalakad. Kids, remember, weight and height become health issues if they affect a person's social, mental, and emotional well-being. Isang halimbawa na lamang po itong nasa larawan, Xbox and junk food addict, dead at 18. Sobrang lungkot ng kanyang ina na sabi niya that get out more and get off their computers at their sudden death of her teenage son. Isang paalala niya sa mga kabataan na huwag malulong sa kaka-computer. At isa din po sa kinahiligan nitong batang ito na nagngangalang Sean ay ang pagkain ng junk foods. Alam nyo ba mga bata, ang junk foods ay nakakatulong yan para tumaba ka. But, take note, hindi nutritious food ang junk food. Ito ay salty and fatty that may cause na pagkasira ng iyong katawan and also bones. Kaya iwasan natin ang pagkain ng junk foods. And this time, kids, let's all watch this video presentation on how to live in a healthy lifestyle.
Weight gain is the sum of little things that add up over time. Choosing the escalator instead of the stairs, eating 2 helpings of dinner, and so on and so on. Ever wonder why you're winded or your joints ache and blame it on your age? Well, think about your weight. Imagine carrying a 10-pound bag everywhere you go. Just 10 pounds adds more than 30 pounds of force to your knees. So those achy knees might mean you need better habits. By realizing you're overweight and by taking control now, you may lower the risk of developing serious health problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, gallstones, and some cancers. Losing just 5% of your body weight may also decrease the stress you're putting on your body. That means doing more of the things you enjoy without the aches and pains. It's the little things that make up the weight gain. And it's the little things that will help take it back off. Wouldn't you like to drop the weight and stop picking up more? Obesity happens 1 pound at a time. So does preventing it.
This time, I want you to open your book on page 228. Then answer the activity 1. In activity 1, Number 1, list down 5 healthy activities you can do instead of watching TV, playing video games, or surfing online. Explain briefly why each activity is healthy. And for number 2 question, identify 2 reasons why people become overweight or obese. Explain how each leads to obesity or being overweight.